Hey there, and welcome back to the Deep Dive. I'm Mike.
And I'm Karen. It's great to be diving into another topic.
Absolutely. So today we're digging into a really specific point from quite an insightful blog series by Arun Kumar Raman.
Right, the series called 50 Mistakes, Why Most Hotels Fail and How You Can Succeed. It's packed with useful stuff.
Exactly. And we're zooming in on just one of those 50 today, mistake number 34, which is titled Neglecting Mobile Optimization Limits, Booking Potential.
Yeah, that title alone, it definitely grabs your attention. It feels very current, very relevant.
Totally. So our goal for this deep dive is to really unpack why this mistake is so critical, why neglecting mobile matters so much for hotels, especially, when it comes to actually getting those bookings.
And the source material really frames it around where today's travelers are. They're on their phones, right, for pretty much everything.
The source puts it bluntly. If you're not ready for them on mobile, you're basically missing out. Big time.
The core idea is summed up with this line. Your guest is scrolling, but you're not showing up.
Oof. Yeah, that hits home. It paints that picture, doesn't it? Someone scrolling through options on their phone.
Maybe on the train, maybe just relaxing at home. And they're comparing, deciding right then and there.
And it's not just browsing, is it? The source really stresses that the whole journey happens on mobile now.
Exactly. Searching, checking maps, reading reviews, TripAdvisor, Google, whatever. Looking at photos on your site, seeing room details.
And crucially, the actual booking part. Filling details, paying.
Right. And if any step in that process is, clunky or frustrating on a phone.
You've lost them. Instantly.
Which leads right into the pain points the source describes. Think about actually using a non-mobile friendly site on your phone.
Oh, we've all been there. It's awful.
Yeah, the source describes it really well. Pages take ages to load because they're trying to force these huge desktop images onto your little screen.
And then you're pinching, zooming, trying to read tiny text.
Images get cut off, the menus are impossible to tap accurately.
And don't even get me started on trying to fill out a form.
Ugh, yes. The fields are too small, the keyboard covers half the screen, drop-downs are a nightmare, it's just painful.
It really is like trying to fit, a square peg in a round hole, and the result.
Abandonment. That's what the source says. Plain and simple. People just give up.
They don't fight with it.
No way. They just hit back. And where do they go?
Straight to your competitor, the one who did make their site easy to use on a phone.
And the source calls this money lost and trust broken, which I think is interesting.
Trust broken, that's strong. It's not just a lost sale. It implies something deeper, like you've annoyed them, wasted their time.
Yeah, it gives a bad first impression of your whole operation, potentially.
To really hammer this home, the source includes this great little story. The story of two resorts. One missed the mobile bus. It's set in Kodaikanal.
Right, this is a really good comparison. So you have Homestay A. They had a website, but it wasn't built for mobile.
Okay.
And here's the kicker. Most of their potential guests were finding them through Instagram.
Which is almost entirely mobile, right? Yeah.
Exactly. So people see these lovely photos on Insta, they click the link, and bam, they hit this wall of a website that just doesn't work well on the device they're holding.
So what happened with Homestay's bookings?
Well, despite getting traffic, their booking rate was low. Lots of people started the process but dropped off. High interest, but the mobile friction killed the conversion.
Okay, so that's A. What about Homestay B?
Homestay B was smart. They used a website builder that was specifically mobile optimized.
And the source points out some specific things they did.
Yes. Tangible improvements, like their site loaded super fast under 2 seconds, which is huge for mobile users who have no patience.
Definitely. What else?
They had a floating Book Now button, one that stays visible even when you scroll.
Yeah, those are handy.
Yeah.
Keeps the main action right there.
Exactly. Their photos looked good on mobile, resized properly, and the whole booking and payment flow, smooth as silk on a phone.
Okay, so the payoff. This is the important bit.
Oh, the difference was massive. The source says Homestay B saw a 60% increase in bookings from mobile.
60%.
Yeah.
Just from fixing the mobile experience.
60%. Plus, guests were using things like WhatsApp integration to message them directly with questions, which also helped convert lookers into bookers.
Wow.
So the takeaway was crystal clear. Higher conversion, lower drop-offs. It just perfectly shows the ROI of taking mobile seriously.
That story really makes it concrete, doesn't it? It's not just abstract advice.
Yeah.
Okay, so the source identifies the problem, shows an example. What about solutions? Does it give actionable steps?
It does, yeah. Very practical things hoteliers can do, like right now.
Okay, what's first?
The simplest one. Test your own site on your own phone. Just try to use it like a guest. Scroll, tap, try to book a room. Is it smooth or is it a pain?
Be honest with yourself, basically.
Totally honest. Feel the frustration if it's there.
Good advice. What else?
Test on different devices. Your iPhone might be fine, but what about an Android phone? Or a tablet? Check the speed, check how clear things are, and really focus on those forms. Are they easy to fill?
Okay, so test, test, tests. And if the tests show problems?
Then the recommendation is to use mobile-friendly tools. Website builders like Wix, or using responsive themes on WordPress. Dudo was mentioned too. Basically, platforms designed so your site just works on different screen sizes automatically.
Makes sense. Using the right tools for the job.
Exactly. And then there's the floating call to action button.
You mentioned that with Homestay B. Why is that so key for mobile?
Because on a small screen, you don't want people hunting for the Book Now button. Having it float, always visible, means the moment they decide, bang, the button's right there, less friction.
Got it. Simple, but effective. And the last step mentioned.
Connect communication tools like WhatsApp or a chat widget.
Making it easy to ask questions.
Precisely. Instead of making them copy a number or find an email, they can just tap a button and start a chat right there in the browser. Especially WhatsApp, it's so common, people are comfortable with it. It can overcome those last-minute questions that might stop a booking.
These all seem like very user-focused fixes, not super technical, just making it easier for the guest on their phone.
That's the core idea. And the source really underlines the urgency with some stats under the heading, the opportunity you're missing.
Right, let's hear those. This is the why it matters part.
Get this. 80% of hotel searches now happen on mobile. 80.
Wow, okay. So if you're ignoring mobile, you're ignoring the vast majority of potential guests right from the start.
Pretty much. You're fighting for scraps from desktop users, maybe.
And when that 80% lands on your mobile site, how much time do you actually have?
Not long at all. The source says guests decide within 10-15 seconds whether to stay or leave.
10 to 15 seconds. That's incredibly fast.
It is. So if your site is slow, confusing, looks broken in that tiny window, poof, they're gone before they even see your lovely rooms.
So speed and usability on mobile aren't just nice to haves, they're directly tied to bookings.
Absolutely. The source connects it directly. A fast mobile website, more confidence, plus more bookings. It makes you look professional, trustworthy.
And a slow, clunky site does the opposite.
Creates doubt. Makes people think if they can't get their website right, what else is wrong?
That makes sense. And the source talks about the cost of not doing this as silent revenue loss. What does that mean?
It means you don't necessarily know you're losing the money. People don't call you up to complain that your mobile site was terrible.
And just leave silently.
Exactly. You might see a high bounce rate in your website stats for mobile users, but unless you connect the dots, you don't realize that's potential revenue just vanishing because the mobile experience was bad. It's income you never even saw.
It really reframes mobile optimization, doesn't it? It's not just a tech thing. It's fundamental business strategy.
It absolutely is. It's about meeting your customers where they are, which is overwhelmingly on their phones.
So are you making it easy for them? Or are you putting obstacles in their way right at the digital front door?
And those actionable steps we talked about, testing, using the right builders, adding CTAs, chat options, they're all direct ways to remove those obstacles.
To capture that huge mobile opportunity instead of letting it slip away as silent loss.
It really drives home that mobile optimization isn't a feature anymore. It's like table stakes. It's just essential to compete.
Like ensuring your physical lobby is clean and welcoming. Your mobile site is your digital lobby.
Perfect analogy. And the core argument from this part of Arun Kumar Raman's series is just so clear. If your site isn't mobile ready, your potential guests will find a competitor whose site is.
So wrapping up this deep dive into mistake number 34, the absolute key takeaway has to be that a smooth, fast, easy-to-use mobile website isn't optional. It's critical infrastructure for getting bookings today.
Because, as the source says, your guests are already holding their phones. They're looking for you.
Which leads us to that final thought the source leaves us with. It's quite provocative, actually, and really something for every hotelier listening to consider about their own online presence.
Yeah, it asks, your guest is already on the phone. The only question is, oh, will they book you or someone else?
A simple question. But the answer has huge consequences for your business. Is your mobile site winning you that booking or losing it?
Definitely food for thought.
Indeed. Well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive, exploring one of the crucial mistakes from Arun Kumar Raman's series. We'll definitely be tackling more of these in the future.
Looking forward to it. Until next time.